Hello, I am Nicole Orlando, your North Central Provincial Vice President, and I would like to welcome you to the North Central Province Regional and Provincial Awards presentation. This alumni chapter has a long history of inviting collegiate chapter members to their events. This year was no different, except the alumni chapter transitioned their relationship with collegiate chapters to a virtual environment, which included monthly social events. The alumni chapter also helped at least 6 collegiate chapters coordinate nearly a dozen professional events that address leadership development, member motivation, the Leadership Foundation, and risk management. Lastly, when this alumni chapter heard that collegiate chapters were struggling to identify and plan events, they invited collegiate chapters to join their planning efforts to schedule virtual community service events. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Twin Cities, Minnesota Alumni Chapter. While community service opportunities may have felt limited this year due to a lack of in-person options, this alumni chapter sought out opportunities for brothers to participate in virtual community service events to remain active in the local community. Throughout the year, they have had several collegiate chapters share their own community service opportunities on social media, allowing alumni to participate or donate to fundraising campaigns for various organizations. They also encourage brothers to collect pop tabs and make donations to Ronald McDonald House Charities to support the fraternity's National Community Service Initiative. This alumni chapter also coordinated a virtual event to send Valentine's Day cards to kids in St. Jude's Hospital, to participate in bagging meals for Feed My Starving Children, and to donate money for Toys for Tots. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Twin Cities, Minnesota Alumni Chapter. This chapter is recognized as the chapter with the highest percentage growth based on spring membership. This chapter has been active for the fraternity's current and previous fiscal year and increased chapter membership significantly from spring 2020 to spring 2021. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Epsilon chapter at University of Iowa. This chapter is recognized as the chapter with the highest percentage of chapter members that attended a LEAD or LEAD provincial conference. This chapter supports and encourages members to join national training sessions. They have been active for the fraternity's current and previous fiscal years and actively tracked their attendance through the central office registration list. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Ada Pi chapter at Wayne State College. This brother is truly a one-of-a-kind chapter advisor who has worked closely with the chapter to achieve its success and take extra steps to support the chapter and its members. As chapter advisor, they continuously check in with the chapter and have helped in times of need, in moments of confusion, and when the chapter needed clarity to implement recommendations. This chapter advisor served as a role model because they continue to be involved in several leadership roles in the fraternity, including Chancellor for the North Central LEAD Provincial Council and President of the Twin Cities Alumni Chapter. This brother continuously demonstrates their commitment to the fraternity through active involvement as a chapter advisor, as well as other volunteer leadership roles. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the chapter advisor for Alpha Epsilon, University of Minnesota, Megan Haggerty. This district director allocated significant time and resources to ensure that their chapter met the requirements of each chapter management program tier, led a thoughtful recruitment campaign, followed the new pledge education program, organized quality professional and community service events, and maintained strong brotherhood during the pandemic. They encouraged the chapter to stay positive and remain engaged after their university announced that all organizations were required to operate virtually in the spring, after allowing socially distanced meetings and events in the fall. This district director reinforced the importance of following through on the chapter's strategic goals, which included achieving Chapter of Excellence. The chapter reported strong attendance at recruitment events, high pledge retention rates for the fall and spring terms, consistent engagement at events throughout the year, and successfully achieved Chapter of Excellence for 2021. The chapter's many achievements are a clear reflection of this district director's strong leadership and commitment to ensuring the chapter succeeds. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the district director for Kappa Phi Valparaiso University, Chrissy Husk Nicholson. This chapter continued their tradition of recognizing members through a weekly Brother of the Week at virtual chapter meetings. The chapter also held a weekly acknowledgement moment during chapter meetings to acknowledge brothers for acts of kindness or other special accomplishments. Other weekly recognition included job offers, internships, postgraduate acceptances, or other personal or professional achievements. The chapter also began creating personalized photo books for all seniors that included personalized quotes from chapter members tailored to each graduating senior. These chapter initiatives ensure that all brothers were recognized, had a voice, and were appreciated. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the new Tau chapter at the University of St. Thomas. This chapter has taken their alumni involvement to the next level. Over the last year, the chapter sent monthly newsletters to recent and older alumni members to keep everyone up to date on past and future chapter events. The chapter has also engaged alumni by showcasing them as guest speakers at weekly chapter meetings. The chapter also started to post alumni spotlights on social media pages to highlight that the chapter's alumni connections are strong and thriving. The chapter's most successful event in alumni programming was the Alumni Engagement Night, which included a competitive game followed by networking and breakout rooms. The chapter's goal was to create a more integrated alumni base within their chapter by bridging the gap between current and alumni members. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Epsilon Omicron chapter at the Western Michigan University. This chapter's financial operations for the year was very successful. In a year when finances were an issue for businesses and organizations, for the chapter to report not only positive income, but income that exceeded their budget was a huge success. First, their actual revenue exceeded budget by well over $1,000, due in part to partnerships the chapter created with local businesses that resulted in successful corporate sponsorships. The chapter also reported actual expenses that were less than budget by close to $700. The chapters reported a profit of over $2,000, significantly more than projected. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to congratulate the Xi Chi chapter at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. This year, the pandemic allowed this chapter the unique opportunity to program relevant topics that they may not have focused on in past years. This chapter scheduled an event covering cybersecurity due to the rise of hacking that their school and other businesses worldwide experienced. In addition, this chapter scheduled events that focused on professional development, including a lecture on personal branding and an event they hosted with the Drake Counseling Center to avoid workplace fatigue. Another opportunity this chapter capitalized on was drawing attention to and supporting local businesses in their community. Towards the end of the spring semester, this chapter programmed a DEI event that was framed as an open dialogue to set specific DEI goals in the next year and identify strategies for planning program-specific events that are applicable to a wider group of students. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Alpha Iota chapter at Drake University. This chapter held events, remained resilient, and continued to positively impact local communities and nationwide organizations during the year. The chapter took a different approach this year by scheduling fewer but higher quality events to boost member participation and make a larger impact in the community. The chapter had held 12 community service virtual events, including a walkathon that benefited an organization that was founded by a Delta Sig, and a Valentine's Day Cards for Hospitalized Kids event that donated cards to children in LA. This chapter partnered with 3 local chapters to donate winter clothes to a local youth homeless shelter, along with pop tabs, and close to $300 to the Ronald McDonald House. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Zeta Xi chapter at Lewis University. This chapter has worked diligently to provide the best possible experience for our members with a focus on professional programming that included several speakers across different industries to highlight their experiences from real estate to construction to entrepreneurs. The chapter also focused on professional development and scheduled many different professional skills and development opportunities. All professional events this year were offered online, which allowed for greater flexibility and boosted attendance. The chapter served the community in many ways this year, including events with Ronald McDonald House and Junior Achievement. This chapter's recruitment strategy was very successful, and they welcomed 46 brothers during the year, well above their goal of 32. All chapter and executive meetings were conducted as planned, and over 90% of brothers were in attendance at chapter meetings each week, meeting and exceeding another chapter goal. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Newtown chapter at the University of St. Thomas. This chapter was able to participate in multiple events held by the university, which truly strengthened their bond and benefited their recruitment strategy. This chapter exceeded their initiation goal by welcoming 37 brothers that will be future leaders of the chapter. This chapter reported several accomplishments over the last year, including more professional events that featured guest speakers from a wide range of companies that led to more brothers receiving internships and jobs after graduation. In addition, the chapter stressed professional development and noted that members improved professionalism over the course of the year. The chapter's efforts to promote scholarship and awards resulted in a higher number of brothers submitting applications. Additionally, this chapter was able to come up with new ideas on ways to fundraise and build brotherhood, keeping brothers actively engaged. This chapter really showed that volunteering and service activities were important, especially when their own community needed them. They helped healthcare workers and families in need through donations, including over 1,000 goods over the course of the year. This year also reflected significant growth in membership and helped this chapter set a standard that Chapter of Excellence should be achieved every year. On behalf of the North Central Province, I would like to say congratulations to the Epsilon Omicron chapter at Western Michigan University. Thank you for your time today, and good luck on next year's awards.